there, my name is Cupicate, and welcome back to our tale of Honeykit in Hive Clan. We are playing Life Gen once again, and I'm kind of hoping to get Honeykit to an apprentice today and have her named Honeypaw. I'm really excited because we're going to be taking an apprenticeship that I've never done before, and so I'd like to see what it's like to have a cat be a queen. So first we're going to start out with our little camp patrol because we are still a little baby. Can't really do much. Once again, our siblings are fighting. Why are our siblings always fighting? We're just over there like, ugh, again? Two of your fellow kits are arguing about a ball of moss. You can choose to intervene and help them solve their dispute. With your assistance, the kits come to a compromise and thank you for the help. We are so good at this. Nothing very interesting happened that patrol. We are a small clan, so there isn't much of an opportunity for things to happen. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to our mom. Hey, Honeykit, are you busy? Oh yes, I'm fine. I just wanted to come check up on you. Yeah, I know you're physically fine, but you haven't come into the medicine den for a bit, so I haven't been able to ask you how you've been. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here. I think I may have told you this once, but I may not be the best talker, but I'm infinitely capable of listening to you. The wonders of the world are seen from closed mouths and open ears. Oh wow, that is so wise. I heard one of the elders say. But enough about me. What's on your mind? Our mom is the best. Now it's time we talk to our siblings. You tell Cupicate that you like their pretty feather. Thanks! It's for Daisy Pelt. But Daisy Pelt is gone. Could you help me put it in their nest? I'm hoping that when they see it in Star Clan, they'll like it so much that they'll come back down to Hive Clan so we can play together again. Oh, Cone Kit! And how is Pumpkin Kit doing? What do you think our warrior names are gonna be? I hope my name ends in Claw. That's a super tough name, isn't it? A name to strike fear into the hearts of all my enemies. Rah! What do you want your name to end in? Probably Flower. Or Flame. Flame's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Honey Flame? I haven't had this before. Huh. I think Flower. Honey Flower. Flower? Who do you think you're gonna be scaring off with a name like that? Maybe someone with allergies? Pumpkin Kit has such a good sense of humor. All right, here we go. We're about to do our apprenticeship. Okay, choose to become a queen's apprentice. There we go. As dawn paints the sky, Hive Clan gathers for the ceremony. Your heart thuds loudly as Fernstar announces your name, Honeypaw, signaling a new chapter. Your mentor, Turtlepelt, steps forth, eyes gleaming with anticipation. Their nose delicately brushes against your forehead, marking your initiation and their commitment to guide you. The clan's cries bolster your spirits, making you eager to tread this path. And here we go, and look at our little bab. Oh my gosh, I think I called it. I knew that one of them was going to be a medicine cat apprentice, and Conepaw seems particularly sensitive to Star Clan and the cats that pass. Interested in all the myths and stories told by the elders and queens, Conepaw decides to become a medicine cat apprentice, hoping to someday speak to those gone before. Logwhisker loves their determination and eagerness to learn and agrees to take them on as their apprentice. Aw, Mom is gonna take in our brother! And then Logwhisker is watching with pride as Pumpkinpaw is named and given to Darkdapple to apprentice under. They know that Darkdapple was a good choice. Oh, this is very interesting. So no deaths, thank goodness. It was making me nervous to see that exclamation point. Y'all, I can't speak. Turtlepelt brought a litter of 3 kits back to camp, but refused to talk about their origin. And then Brush Whisker had a single kitten, but refused to talk about their origin. We only have one event and relationships. Honeykit helps Blue Cinder pick burrs out of their fur. Medium positive effect. Log Whisker is better from their bee sting. Dark Dapple healed from the broken bone, but will forever be marked by a scar. Blue Cinder wakes one day after moons of numbness and feels as though the world is less dull. That's good. Oh my gosh, what? So Cone Paw has realized that Tom doesn't describe how they feel anymore. So Cone Paw is officially non-binary. They grew up to be so beautiful. Look at their coat. Let's go ahead and talk to them. Hey Honey Paw, would you like to see something cool? I found this really neat looking herb. It's white lavender. I've never seen lavender be any other color but purple. Oh, don't eat it. I've been told it's toxic, but it's super cool. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, our mom is growing fond of Cone Kit. I bet. Think there are other clans out there? Well, we've come across a few. Like way far away. Not the clans that we know. Maybe there's even some clans on the sun. Or the moon. Our mom is just the coolest mom. Now let's find our sister. Everyone in this clan just takes everything so seriously. I can't stand it. We'll see who's laughing in 20 moons when they've all got wrinkles and gray hairs and I'm still looking fresh as a daisy. Pumpkin Paw, what? She became charismatic. That's very cool. She is curious about Star Clan, which does make sense because both of our siblings kept mentioning the Star Clan guide, and then Cone Paw went as far to mention Daisy Pelt. I didn't actually look at Cone Paw. So they are humble, quick-witted, and never sits still. And then what are we? We're responsible. I think that's pretty positive. I love that. Oddly observant and interested in clan history. Ooh, that might make us a really good storyteller. Time to go on patrols. Oh, actually, wait a second. So we can do this. And we only have one kit right now, Eagle Kit. Activity, we could do Moss Ball. Select. After Honey Paw passes the moss ball to Eagle Kit, the kit starts to hog the ball and refuses to continue playing. Uh-oh, that didn't work out so well. Empathy -1. Oh no, we're deciding what kind of personality the kits get based on what we do with them. That's not good. Empathy's important. So this will be our first camp patrol as a Queen's Apprentice. An anxious queen is worried about her kit's mobility development. You offer to share some exercises that might help. The exercises you suggest seem to make a difference, and the kit shows signs of improvement. The grateful queen praises your knowledge. Aww, that's really cool. So already Honey Paw is learning how to be a proper queen, and this, as she grows older, is going to make her develop that personality of wanting to be the mother of all kits without parents. So I thought we would follow the progress of our siblings as well, because they are a huge part of our lives, and Honey Paw would absolutely know what is going on with her siblings because they would talk about it at the end of the day once all of their tasks are done. And so even though this is a story about Honey Paw in particular, I really want to follow along with what our family's doing. Especially since this is a challenge about family and being a mother and having togetherness between all cats. While Pumpkin Paw and Dark Dapple are out walking, Pumpkin Paw seems preoccupied. When Dark Dapple brings their patrol to a halt and asks what's wrong, they reveal they've been having a hard time sleeping. Their dreams are filled with shadows and images. Dark Dapple listens sympathetically, gently nodding as Pumpkin Paw pours out their troubles, until the apprentice eventually runs out of words. They've been dealing with a lot, apparently. While Dark Dapple isn't too sure what to do, they can offer support and time away from Pumpkin Paw's troubles. And just that is already enough to make Pumpkin Paw's ears stop drooping. Aww! Even though Dark Dapple has the vengeful trait, it seems like they really want to support Pumpkin Paw. So regardless of the trait, I think Dark Dapple was indeed a good choice. Now let's follow along with our mom and Cone Paw. There is still time this leaf fall to store away a good harvest of dried but potent daisy leaves, in case Hive Clan's elders need it for their joints or cats need to unexpectedly travel. Log Whisker brings Cone Paw along for a lesson. Leaf fall is upon the clan, which means Log Whisker must think of the coming leaf bear, where daisy leaves will become near impossible to find. Best to stock up now rather than worrying later when they have none, and Log Whisker instructs Conepaw on the best ways to drying them out for long-term storage. On to the next moon. Something happened with our medicine cats. I guess we will find out. You ingeniously craft a play area within the nursery, using twigs and leaves, where kits can safely practice their mock battles, earning appreciation from the queens. That sounds so fun. Well, it isn't surprising because Honeypaw is still very young into her apprenticeship. She remembers being a kit, and this is probably something that she would have liked to have or wanted. You assist a queen in teaching their kits basic life skills, like grooming and eating prey safely. Honeypaw reminds Turtlepelt to grab something from the fresh kill pile if they haven't already, so that was positive. Ebony Shade and Honeypaw enjoy each other's company, high positive effect. Conepaw nods politely as Honeypaw passes by. Brush Whisker's bad leg is feeling particularly sore this moon. Aw, poor Brush Whisker. Log Whisker trips over an unseen rabbit hole, spraining their paw. Log Whisker? Are you just prone to injury? Occasionally, we come across cats that are just prone to injury. They're always getting hurt or they're always getting sick. And I think our mother is one of those. Rosie Kit woke up with a splitting headache and couldn't get out of their nest. They spent the entire day curled up in the nursery trying to avoid light and noise so that the throbbing pain could subside. Poor Rosie Kit. Hopefully Honeypaw can come up with something to help her, maybe shielding her from the sun and keeping the other kits' voices down while she gets some rest. So now we have lots of kits to choose from because we've had more kits born in the clan or brought into the clan. So we did try with Eagle Kit and we didn't do very well. So I think we're gonna move on. Rosie Kit isn't feeling as well. I think they are better off left alone. We do have Bird Kit, Serpent Kit, and Tempest Kit. Let's start with Bird Kit. Maybe we could try telling a story. Oh, good! See, this was a good effect. As Honeypaw tells a story about a clan cat who helped others in need, Bird Kit listens intently, eyes wide with admiration. So our compassion for Bird Kit has increased. We should probably also be doing this with Turtlepelt, and we can use it as a way of training for Honeypaw. So Turtlepelt is going to try and fix what we did with Eagle Kit. The moss ball didn't work, so we're gonna try a scavenger hunt. That seemed to work a lot. During a scavenger hunt, Eagle Kit's quick thinking leads them to the hidden items in no time. So Turtlepelt, seeing our mistake, corrected us and said, why don't you try this, and set up the scavenger hunt, and Eagle Kit took to it so quickly it was a learning experience for Honeypaw to try different things. Our poor mother has a sprain, but we're gonna go ahead and talk to her. Here, Honeypaw, I saved this fish for you. What? You don't like fish anymore? It used to be your favorite when you were a kid. Look at you, growing up on me. Oh, I think our mother is kind of an inspiration for why we want to take this path as a queen, because she has always been so loving and attentive despite her lonesome trait. That effect of her being so into her kids' lives has led Honeypaw to want to be a mother. Now let's talk to Conepaw. Conepaw is talking with Log Whisker across camp. Always nice to see the family getting along. Simple and sweet. I love it. Now we can talk to Pumpkin Paw. Pumpkin Paw has been grooming every inch of themselves for what seems like hours now. You can't tell if they're incredibly vain or just super paranoid. Oh my goodness. Now let's go ahead and talk to our mentor, Turtlepelt. Wow, wow, wow. Ever look at yourself in a puddle, Honeypaw? I haven't seen my reflection in a while, and I just want to say I look good. Good for you, Turtlepelt. I'm glad you have that confidence. I hope you give that confidence to other cats. So our patrol went the exact same as it did yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that. But now we're following Pumpkin Paw and Dark Dapple. Eyes glowing with the last rays of the sunset, the small hunting party heads out into the gathering dusk. It's the perfect time of day, the cats melting in and out of their territory's shadowy cover as their successes begin to pile up. At first, only a couple pieces of prey, then more and more until finally Dark Dapple calls off the patrol, not because the prey has escaped them, but because they're going to have trouble carrying it all home. They got a huge amount of prey. Good for them. Now, Log Whisker is injured, so Cone Paw is going to have to go out on their own. Let's see how they do. This is only their second moon as an apprentice. While searching for some specific herbs, Cone Paw is startled by weird sounds and whispers on the wind. Cone Paw follows the strange sounds on the wind and finds the body of an unknown queen and their kits beside them, slowly going cold. They desperately try to save a kitten, but can't, and a clanmate finds them there, sobbing hours later. No, poor Cone Paw. Oh, Cone Paw did not need that. So Cone Paw got shock. I'm sure that was extremely shocking, and being so young, they were not prepared for that. Bullstripe and Mouse Meadow go on a hunting patrol, where two legs have been seen and scented. Unfortunately, while they are trying to hunt, they don't notice a metal two-leg box. Mouse Meadow accidentally crawls into one and they are trapped. There is nothing that Bullstripe can do. Bullstripe returns back to the camp and reports that Mouse Meadow has been lost to two legs. Hopefully they can find their way home, but if they don't, perhaps they become a kitty pet. Fierce Flight and Blue Cinder, however, return to camp with an injured young cat, Barley Paw. They were dropped off by their two legs because they were sick with green cough. Unfortunately, our main medicine cat is ill, or injured I should say, and so there's no telling what will happen to Barley Paw. And we're on to the next moon. Our mother is still injured, unfortunately. When a particularly adventurous kit keeps wandering out of the nursery, you create a fun explorer game inside, making the nursery the most exciting place for the kit. Nice. You notice the kit showing signs of a mild cold. Remembering your training, you immediately inform the medicine cat and keep the kit warm, preventing the illness from spreading. You toss a pebble across the clearing and laugh as the kits run after it. Aw, we're doing so well! A kit sees you lay down the moss that you've been out collecting for the nursery and completely tears it apart while playing. Learning to keep your temper is part of a queen's role. Aw, good for us! Fierce Flight brought a litter of 3 kits back to camp but refused to talk about their origin. Cone Paw died from the shock? No! Our sibling! They just became a medicine cat apprentice. Gold Hiss fusses gently with Cone Paw's furs, hiding the evidence of what killed them. They want to remember them as they were in life, not like this. Gold Hiss is barely able to move their body and has to be gently guided to their nest, fatigue threatening to consume them. I wonder why Gold Hiss was so affected by this. We're gonna have to look at Gold Hiss for a moment. Poor Cone Paw. Oh, our mother must be devastated. We should be devastated. Honey Paw swaps favorite prey with Soot Seed. Bullstripe appreciates Honey Paw telling them that they had a feather stuck to their face. Serpent Kit is sharing prey with Honey Paw. And then Barley Paw and Honey Paw have an argument about who should get a pretty feather and end up destroying it in their fight. Ebony Shade has healed from the strain of delivering their litter. We saw that Cone Paw passed. Rosy Kit breathes a small sigh of relief. Finally, the deep throbbing in their head has subsided. Oh, that makes me so sad. I guess they really cared about Cone Paw. Look at that platonic love. There is so much platonic love there. They got really attached to them. That is so sad. Let's talk with our mom. Logwhisker literally startles at their own shadow, then awkwardly starts grooming their chest fur, trying to play it off. Oh no, what does Pumpkin Paw have to say? Hey, remember when we were young and Logwhisker used to parade us around the nursery on the border patrol? Or remember when Logwhisker caught us trying to sneak out of the nursery? Star Clan, I've never seen you so mad. You and Pumpkin Paw have a long conversation reminiscing on memories of your kithood together, making each other laugh louder and louder with the stories of old. Aww. I imagine they're doing this in a way to try and not get over, but move past Compaw's death, even though it's so recent. Sometimes death can bring up the better memories of the past, and it's usually a good way to get past the pain of loss is to hold on to the good memories, the memories that you'll never lose. And that's what Pumpkin Paw and Honey Paw are doing right now. Let's talk to our mentor. Ah, Honey Paw, you're filthy. Is everything all right? Nothing happened, did it? Oh, it's just from training? I see. Turtle Pelt is filthy too. Or did you just refer to yourself in the third person? Turtle Pelt begins to gently laugh. Well, you both can go get your hindquarters cleaned. What? I'm not sure what just happened. I think they just referred to themselves in the third person. All right, let's go ahead and have them show us how to effectively take care of kits. So with serpent kits, I think we could let's try the moss ball with them maybe. Oh, it went really well. Serpent Kit bravely charges at Turtle Pelt to take the moss ball, stealing it from under their paws and winning the round of the game. Ooh, I hope that taught Honey Paw what to do. So let's go to Honey Paw. Let's try Tempest. Let's do a play fight. I'm suddenly not so sure. Uh-oh, we didn't do as well. Tempest Kit keeps attacking even after Honey Paw surrenders, and when Honey Paw scolds Tempest Kit for biting hard enough to make them bleed, Tempest Kit just shrugs, saying it was an accident and shouldn't be a big deal. Tempest, that is not a good attitude to have, but their empathy is -1. Now for our camp patrol. A kit has become fussy and refuses to eat. You're called in to assist. Let's see how we do. The kit remains uninterested, turning their nose up at the prey. We are definitely still learning, but at least we're trying. So this will be Pumpkin Paw's first border patrol with Dark Dapple. Your patrol finds a loner who is interested in joining the clan. They banter with the cat a bit, making them feel more welcome. I don't know if this is going to go well because Dark Dapple is so vengeful, but it could work because Pumpkin Paw is charismatic. Vesta joined the clan. The patrol doesn't have to do much convincing. The loner seems happy to join the clan. Fierce Flight and Blue Cinder found an abandoned kit. They bring it back to camp. Gold Kit has joined the clan. I need to look over the rules and see if we can adopt kits as an apprentice. We're still very, very young, so I don't know if we're ready for such a responsibility, but I will look at what the rules say. All right, as I am reading through the rules, it does say once you are 12 moons old, the challenge really starts. You must adopt any kittens that are found abandoned or that are ditched by their parents, only if they aren't adopted by someone else. So we are not 12 moons old, so we cannot adopt this kit, which is fine because we're still really young. We're still kind of a kit ourselves growing up to be an adult. So it makes sense, and I honestly appreciate that they did that. On to the next moon. So Mother is still injured. During a training session, a kit expresses their fear of becoming an apprentice. You spend time with them, sharing stories of your own journey, alleviating their worries. When a particularly adventurous kit keeps wandering out of the nursery, you create a fun explorer game. We've read that before. A kit gets a thorn stuck in their paw. You gently calm them down and carefully remove the thorn, using some techniques you've been taught by the medicine cat, our mother. You spend the day with Turtle Pelt, making up lullabies and preparing sticks and feathers for potential future kits. Oh, I just love that. I really, really do. Vesta had chosen to use their skills and experience to help solve the clan's disagreements. A meeting is called, and they become the clan's newest mediator. I love that we have a mediator right away. Fernstar announced they're expecting kits. Pregnancy sucks. Fernstar gives in and moves into the nursery. Unfortunately, Barley Paw did not survive their green cough. It was probably due to the fact that we lost Cone Paw, our sibling, who was apprenticing under our mother, who is still injured. Honey Paw is happy to run into Serpent Kit today. Brush Whisker has recovered from birthing their litter, and they are no longer sore, but then their leg starts to feel sore again this moon. Log Whisker's sprain is feeling much better. Serpent Kit has gotten green cough, and then Barley, of course, died of green cough. I wonder if Serpent Kit got it from Barley before they passed. Turtlepelt tossed a snake out of the camp before it could bite someone, and then Dark Dapple has realized that She-Cat doesn't describe how they feel anymore. Well, that is all the time I have for this video. We will talk with our family and our mentor in the next one, as well as continue on patrols. Hopefully in the next episode, we will get to see us become a full adult. I'm very excited. I hope y'all are still enjoying this challenge. Again, the real challenge doesn't start until we have completed our apprenticeship. But I'm excited to see how many kits we can adopt. I hope it's a lot. I hope we have a giant family. It's going to be amazing. I hope you liked it. If you did, tickle and poke that like button, subscribe to join our family if you haven't already, and jingle the bell to get notified of when I post more Life Gen videos. I love you guys. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!